Hello and welcome. For my first video on this channel, I'm going to be doing an account showcase since the release of Snezhnaya is so close. I thought it would be cool to show everything I've achieved in the years that I've been playing Genshin Impact. I've been playing Genshin Impact for 5 years this August. I started playing in 2021 during version 2.1. I play on the Asia server and I'm AR 60 and world level 9. Originally, I started Genshin Impact on the American server but got lost immediately, so I started over in the Asia server, and safe to say it was an incredibly easy fix. Like, really easy. Like embarrassingly so. I did take a 3-month hiatus during Sumeru. I got pretty burnt out with all the content there was, especially with the 100-hour Archon quest or whatever. I have 1,414 achievements, most of them I got through exploration and quests. I'm missing some, however, I'm not too worried about collecting every achievement there is. I am missing some Natlan achievements, however, I'm not too concerned. I cannot be bothered doing the local legends. They are scary. I have 92 characters, with 63 of them being at max friendship level. Looking at Amber, we can see the exact date I started Genshin, which is on the 24th of August 2021. Looking at my characters, you can see that I have quite a few over the years I've been playing. I pretty much pull for whoever's on the banner, unless I specifically do not want them at the time. I do have a gambling problem. Hopefully one day in the future I'll be able to get these characters. If not, it's no big deal. I'm perfectly happy with the characters I already have. Genuinely, I'm very thankful to the amount of 50/50s I've won. I've definitely had my fair share of losses as well, but I'm very thankful for the characters I do have. The wish list of characters I want in the future are Aluga, Flins, Jalonin, Sitlali, Chiori, Clorind, and Shenhe. I'd like to have Shenhe as well. Characters I have no intention of pulling. Characters I generally just don't have a use for, or can't see a use for on my account, or just don't generally vibe with. We have Ayato, Ito, Child, Wanderer, Ryosley, and Lenny. Those characters I just don't see a use for on my account with all the other characters I currently own. Oh, and Varka as well. I don't know. I just don't really... He's very cool, I'll admit, but I just don't, vibe with his playstyle. With friendship-wise, I did neglect my friendship on characters for a long time. The only friendship 10s I had were characters I actively played, but yeah, the friendship 10s that I had were just from characters I regularly played and not because I actively sought out maxing friendship on characters. However, in the past year, I want to say, I've been trying to max everyone's friendship through Teapot and daily commissions, but that's coming along and it's lovely. I am missing 30, I think, so not too bad, although not great, so hopefully that'll be done. Hopefully that'll be done in the next couple months, I hope, although it's probably going to take much longer. Name cards that we have on this account. I have a decent amount of name cards, mostly through friendship, rewards, and exploration. I'm very happy with the amount that we have. We have many different name cards that I think are very beautiful, genuinely. Even the old name cards, they still really shine through, I believe. Like even, oh my god, Ganyu is gorgeous. But I'm very happy with them. They've definitely stepped up their game, I believe, name cards wise, specifically in Fontaine. Like, I believe they really stepped up their stuff going forwards with name cards. That's really nice. Weapon wise, I have a decent amount of weapons, I think. I don't really pull on the weapon banner, which is why I think half half of these, I want to say, are standard, which is fair, but I'm very happy. Some of these are accidents, like Clorin's weapon that I mentioned earlier. 4 primordial Jade Winged Spears is crazy to me, but I'm also not mad at that particularly. I'm very fond of polearm characters specifically. I think polearm and I think catalyst characters are also my favorite. I do plan on pulling more weapons in the future, specifically like signature weapons for Zabai, Columbina, Nefa, Varessa, Yalan, Alekino, and Skirk, I think. But that's more of a wish list and less something I'm actively going to do. It really depends on whatever's on the banner at the time and if I have primos. Let's go to Mondstadt. You can see it's all 100%. We have Liyue. Yeah, I kinda gave up. I can't even lie with Liyue. It's it's not that great. The chasm is 100, of course. Moving on to Inazuma. I believe I have 100%ed all of it. I used to be very free to play. In this game now I'm more of a dolphin, getting the Welkin. Now we have Sumeru with all 100%, I believe. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Then we're moving, Chinny Vale, of course, then Destoy. All 100. Everything in Fontaine is 100. Moving on to Natlan, we have 100s across the board. And of course with Nodcry, 100% everywhere, including the newest Windrest Peak. In Inkinomiya, we have 100%. In the Chasm, 100%. Sea of Bygone Eras, 100%. Ancient Secret Mountain, 100%. And Temple of Space, the newest one, 100%. I don't know, I love exploration in this game. I think it's lovely. I think it's great. I don't think open world games are typically my playstyle. I think Genshin is really the only open world game I play. In Mondstadt, we're level 10. In Liyue, we are level 10. In Inazuma, we are level 10. In Sumeru, we are level 10. In Fontaine, I am level 10. In Natlan, the statue is level 10. And in Nodcry, I am level 8. I'm like 90% sure that this is the most up to date it can be in version 6.7 as of the time of recording. We are level 12 with the Frostbearing Tree. With the Lumen Stone, we are level 10. With the Rainjade Oblation, we are level 10. With the Sacred Sakura Tree, we are at level 50. The Tree of Dreams is level 50. With the Amrita Pool, we are at 6 out of 6 offerings. With the Fountain of Lucienne, we are at level 50. With Tona's Flame, we are at level 50. With Temple of Space Memory Core, we are at level 10. I will also show our quest progress with each Natlan region. We are at level 4 with the Children of Echoes. Actually, scratch that, we're level 4 everywhere in Natlan. With in-game content, let's start with the Spiral Abyss. Now, with Spiral Abyss, I aim to just but I aim to get 36 stars. Now that I am able to, with the characters I have, thank goodness that I can. However, that has not always been the case. As you can see, I think I'm pretty decent with getting 36 stars. As you can see, as I was still doing Ayaka Freeze. Oh my gosh, and that was only like I want to say 5.6. I was doing some weird teams apparently, but yeah, getting 36 stars was not always the case. I did usually clear for floor 11, as you can see. But yeah, now that I am able to clear with 36 stars, I haven't found an issue doing so since then. With Imaginarium Theatre, I think I have been able to clear the Luna mode since it has come out. Since Imaginarium Theatre came out with just hard mode, I have been able to do that. And then when Visionary mode came out, I was able to beat it for the most part to the final floor, and then I've been able to do it pretty much seamlessly. Ooh, this one I fumbled. However, I have been able to get to the Lunar Arcanum every time, pretty much. And now onto Stygian Onslaught. Now, with Stygian, I haven't been able to do the harder modes, obviously, because those are meant for like hardcore whales and dolphins and people who definitely take the game much more seriously than I do, but that is okay. Since Stygian Onslaught has been released, I have been able to do the menacing difficulty, and only up to the menacing difficulty. I have tried Fearless before, did not go as well as I would have hoped. With characters, we're going to go over Constellations first. Now most of my 5 stars are C0 because I am more quantity over quality, I think. That's not to say my characters are badly built. I just mean I don't typically go for Constellations. I only go for Constellations if I have the primos at the time. With outfits in this game, I do not buy them. I just get them from the free events that there are. As much as I would love to own some of these outfits, specifically Yelan, Hutao, and Nilu, I think I prefer just getting them from the events. That is perfectly fine with me. Okay, with my favorite teams that I currently use, We have a Lunar Crystallized team, which is my best damage team overall. That is thanks to the 3 5-stars, as well as Power Creep. Thank you, Power Creep. But is very thankful. I'm very thankful to my Linnea, Columbina, and Sabai. I somehow got Linnea and Sabai without getting a single copy of Aluga, even though he was a raid-up character on both Linnea and Zabai's banners. Crazy to me, personally. However, next we have a Luna Bloom team with Llama, Columbina, Sucrose, and Nefa. I think it is my second best team. I think Nodcry in general has really just upped my account in terms damage-wise. A Skirk team, of course, you gotta have a Skirk team. With Farina and Escoffier, they both have their signature weapons. So I use Yelan as a battery, sort of, for both of them. It doesn't work all of the time, but it works well enough that they get the job done. This is an overload team with Hexrai buffs with Nicole, Durin, Ian-san, and Varessa. Now, unfortunately, I do have a C6 Chevreuse that I got quite recently, actually. However, the Hexray buffs between Nicole and Durin, I think, are just more valuable than if it was Chevy and Mavuika. Next, we have a Mualani team, Mualani Babe. I love Mualani. She's one of my favorite characters. I think my favorite characters are Mualani, Hu Tao, Linnea, Yoimiya. There's definitely more, but those are definitely top 4. Mualani does a good amount of damage, I think. I hate that there's barely any like customizability with her teams. I love just her in general, and I try to make her work, but it is a real struggle sometimes. Next we have Navia of course we have Hexray buffs with Nicole and Durin, and then we have some decent shielding with Zhongli. Zhongli is swappable with Goro from the Lunar Crystallized team. I think they're interchangeable. However, Goro is currently on Instructors, which is way better for Lunar Crystallized. Next we have Hulemia, Nicole Durin Hexray buffs, of course. How could you not? Yoimiya here. With Hulemia, it's Hu Tao, Arlecchino, and Yoimiya. So they are interchangeable with one another for an overload team. Next we have a Bloom team with Nilu, Nahida, Lauma, and Kokomi. I wish I got to use this team more often. I don't think there's enough room for this team compared to the other teams showcased earlier. This team was incredible before Nefa's release, when Barlabas heavily targeted towards Bloom damage. That was really fun. I would showcase builds as well, but I'm worried that this video will already be incredibly long, and I don't want my first video to be a bore to watch. So let me know if you'd want a builds video, and you can, request specific characters you'd want to see the builds for. Or just all of them. I don't mind doing all the characters that I do have built as well. With quests, I have done every quest I can. I am definitely missing a few world quests here and there. However, I don't really care. I bet they're fun. I bet they're great. I just haven't found them. The only quests we have here are the daily commissions. With story quests, I have done every possible one. I do really like doing world quests. Sometimes they can be a chore. However, I think doing them is just nice. It's a nice way to introduce the character, nice way to get you to want to pull for them. With Hangout event quests, I am also up to date on all of them. Now with the Adventurer's Handbook, up to date, done every quest you can. Now I'll be doing a inventory showcase just to show you everything that is in my inventory. I will also show you my teapot. Just a warning, I don't take the teapot too seriously. I only use it to get like other materials like XP and more, as well as just a friendship farm as well. Let's see. I do have a hot spring set over here to get some Ormos from the Inazuma characters, which is lovely. Quite empty apart from the what 6 characters that we have here. It's quite ugly, I will not lie. Oh my god, this is horrific, quite frankly. You can tell I really take care of the teapot. Inside the teapot is a little more normal, I think. Oh, it's also quite not great. Oh, but this is cute. There's like photos from events. It is definitely more normal down here, a lot more decorated. Maybe not to the best of my ability. Oh my, definitely not. Oh. Oh my gosh, I forgot how bad it was. So just Layla. Okay. Well, as you can see, my teapot is clearly well taken care of. Our wing glide options, we have everyone possible, apart from the PlayStation Network and the KFC wings, I believe there are those. But yeah, I have every wing possibly obtainable in-game. Yeah, no weapon skins apart from the, what is it, the like fortune teller eye. With the TCG, I am at the max play level. I played this very, like, basically as soon as it came out, very early on. Basically grinded up to play level 10 for the Human Gem Awards, of course. And then dropped TCG as a whole, so I'm definitely not up to date. And that is the end of my account tour. Thank you so much for sticking the whole way through. If you have, if not, that's fine. But thank you for even clicking on the video, genuinely. It's fun to go through everything that I've done in like the past 5 years of playing Genshin. It's been truly an incredible experience, and I can't wait for Shishnaya to release. Honestly, I'm very excited for the characters to come. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day or night. See ya!